families. My name is Holly Compton. I'm the district math coach for grades TK to 6 in Manhattan Beach. And this week we're going to be doing a problem type that's called join start unknown. Last week we did join change unknown. These are similar, but still they have increased in difficulty from a couple weeks back. So it's important to practice patience with your kids. If they can do these problems in the beginning mentally, allow them to do so. If they need math tools like this, please let them use math tools. All right, so here we go. The first thing I'm going to ask your child is to figure out what number plus 6 makes 20. So thinking back to class, they know that this is a 10 and this is another 10, and together they make 20. And they also know friends of 10. So if we're just thinking about one of these guys, they know 1 plus 9 makes 10. And if they don't know, they're working on it, right? 2 plus 8 makes 10. 3 plus 7. And there's a pattern to that. 4 plus 6. 5 plus 5. They all make 10, right? So we know the friends of 10. So they may use that to help them figure out blank plus 6. So they might say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they know they have 6 there. And then they know that they have to make a 10 and then another 10 to get to 20. So they might think about it as 6 plus what makes 10? Well, that would be 6 plus 4 makes 10. And then they need another 10 to get to 20. Therefore, the answer will be 16. Whoop. 14. So 10 and 4 more, right? All right, so 14 would go right here. And they may think about it like that, or they may think about it on a number line. We do lots and lots of number lines in class, so maybe they'll think about it as 6 plus what makes 20, and they'll probably hop just the same on the number line. They would get to 10, and then they would hop to from 10 to 20 by adding 10 more, or maybe they're just going to hop by ones. It's okay if that's where they are and they're learning. That's totally fine. All right, so they would figure that answer would be 14. All right, so let's check out the second one. What plus 12 makes 30? All right, so now don't forget, you can use math tools like pasta, rocks, whatever. Legos, that's a great math tool. Most people have Legos. So what plus 12 makes 30? So now I have 30 math tools. And this time I have to think about what number plus 12. So maybe I'll turn one of these guys into 12. And then I'll figure out what the other number would be. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Some of the kids might not even have to count this last one because they know friends of 10. So they know if they take off 2 of these guys here, that 8 are left. So they might not even have to recount it. So that would help them solve this right here. 18 plus 12 equals 30. That's one way they might approach it. Again, they might approach it on a number line. So if they did it on a number line, it might look like 12. So they just switch it because they know that they can reverse these add-ins and it's going to give them the same answer, right? So 12 plus 8 is 20, and 20 plus 10 is 30, and the answer is right here in the hops. So 8 plus 10 is 18. So that's our answer right there. All right. So then after that, we are going to start looking at our story problem about goldfish. So here's our sample story. Ford had some goldfish crackers. Tess gave him 7 crackers. Now Ford had 20 goldfish crackers. How many goldfish crackers did Ford have before Tess shared with him? All right. The reason I keep doing this set of numbers, the first set, is because that is actually the first grade standard. They need to know how to do that before they leave first grade. So that's why I keep giving that sample. These 2 are higher numbers, and they're kind of like, especially the last one is like a bonus if your kid really feels like they're ready for that stretch, that challenge. But we want them to have really good strategies. This is where they build strategies with smaller number sets. So please don't be alarmed if your child wants to use a smaller number set. Don't say, you can do the other one, because maybe they will do it and they will do it not so great. So let them go where they feel is the just right set for them. All right, so maybe they might solve that story by thinking about how it would look, right? Because it's a sharing problem. So Ford had some goldfish crackers. We don't know how many he had in the beginning. Then Tess gave him 7 more. And now we know in the end he has 20 goldfish crackers. Don't be afraid to bust out crackers if they're not getting it. This is one of the most powerful ways to make math make sense. We do lots of playing in class with numbers and acting and making it fun, right? So again, they may solve on a number line. They may use math tools. I don't know. We have to wait and see what the kids do, right? So we know for sure Tess gave him 7 crackers. We know he ended with 20, but we have to figure out how many he had in the beginning before Tess shared with him. So they're finding a missing addend. So they probably know the friend of 10, right? 7 and 3 make 10. It's kind of a repeated theme. 7 plus 3 make 10, and 10 plus 10 make 20. And our answer is in the hops. They would do the same thing with the largest number set from 37 to 120. They would hop, more than likely, hop 3 more to get to 40. And then they'll probably hop from 40 to 40 plus 60 to make 100. And then 100 to 120, they would add 20 more. And the answer again is in the hops. 60 plus 20 is 80, plus 3 more is 83. So you can see the strategies are similar. They're building all around base 10. So that's really, we need the kids to really understand base 10 by the time they leave first grade. All right, I hope this helps. And it's time to go grab those kids. See you back here in just a minute. Hi kids, it's Mrs. Compton and your favorite, Chip. I brought him back because I've heard you guys love him. All right, Chip, I know you're thinking about things other than math, but can you focus here today? Do you think you can? Okay, here we go. So kids, today we're gonna try a different kind of number talk. We're gonna try a number talk with the first number missing. Okay, so check this out. We have to figure out what plus 6 makes 20. Now, I hope this is getting a little harder for you, and I hope that you're remembering to press pause when you need time to think, right? Because math is not about speed. Math is about thinking and finding really good strategies, right? So pause if you need to. We're all going to figure out what plus 6 makes 20. All right, let's think about it. All right, so here we go. On the count of 3, I want you to tell me what you think the answer is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tell me. Did you hear 14? Was that scary? Oh my gosh. I heard 14 go right there. Okay, so let's find out. I'm thinking maybe you thought about these. Did you think about these? Because in class we know that these make 20, right? And then we know if you have 6, I just broke off 6 of those. And we know our friends of 10, 6 plus 4 would make 20. And, 6 plus 4 would make 10. Say bye, Chip. Bye, Chip. Woo, I'm back. All right, so 6 plus 4 would make 10. And then 10 plus 10 make 20. So maybe you thought about that from class. You were probably thinking about your friends of 10. So let's see. I could draw that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a big 10. So we would have to add that. So 14 plus 6 makes 20. Maybe you thought about it like that. Maybe you thought about it differently. Maybe you thought about it on a number line. Let's find out. maybe you realized, oh, I could just get from 6 to 20, kind of like in our game Start With, Get To. Maybe you were thinking about that and you're like, oh, I could do 6 plus 4 to get me to 10, and 10 plus 10 is 20. And my answer would be in the hops. That's right. In the hops is our answer. Okay, check this out. I've got another one for you. Maybe it's going to get harder. I hope it is. Don't forget, you can pause, right? Okay, so here it is. What number plus 12 gets us to 30? Okay, so don't forget, it's time to pause. It's time to think. What number plus 12 gets us to 30? Pause to do your think time. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, tell me. 18? Did you say 18? I heard you all the way from my house, and I don't live that close, guys. Oh my gosh, don't scare your neighbors. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe you thought about this in your mind. So you know that this is 30, right? You always want to count and make sure. Okay, so then you knew that this was 30 and you had to add a number plus 12. So maybe you thought, okay, I could just pull off 2 here and make this one 12. I still have 30, don't I? It's just, now it looks weird. I still have 30 cubes, but I just moved these from here to here. Still the same number. So 12 plus what makes 30? Okay, well, if I pulled 2 off of this 20 right here, now you can see me. I pulled 2 off this 20, so now it's 18, right? So maybe you thought about it like that. Check this out. Or maybe you thought about it as friends of 10 again. Well, that was kind of friends of 10 with the cubes. So maybe you thought 12 plus 8 would get us to 20, and 20 plus 10 more would get us to 30. And our answer's in the hops. That's right, you got it. It's 18. All right, kids. Are you ready to hear my story? I love this story today. I love saying hello to kids on here in the videos because it's so much fun. So guess who's in my story today? We've got some kids from Miss Gregoria's class at Meadows. Hi, Miss Gregoria's class. Nice to see you. And today we have got stories about, or a story about, Ford and Tess. All right, so check this story out. I'm going to cover up my numbers real quick. So this story is called Goldfish. Ford had some goldfish crackers. Okay, can you all imagine? Ford has goldfish crackers. I think Ford likes goldfish crackers. I think his dog Hercules also likes goldfish crackers. Okay, Ford had some goldfish crackers. Tess gave him crackers. Okay, so we know that Ford had some goldfish crackers, but it didn't tell us how many. And then we know that Tess gave him more crackers. Now Ford has goldfish crackers. Okay, so we know now how many Ford has in his hand. Everybody look in Ford's hands. Can you see them? There they are. Okay, now Ford has goldfish crackers. How many goldfish crackers did Ford have before Tess shared with him? So we have to figure out, before his friend shared some crackers with him, how many crackers Ford had. Hopefully he hadn't fed any to Hercules yet. All right, let's put in some just right numbers. So here are our number sets: 7 and 20, 17 and 60, or 37 and 120. Let's check this out with 7 and 20 in the mix. So I like to reread it again. I have to read things more than once. I actually think through things pretty slowly in my mind. So I like to give myself all the time that I need. And it's okay for you to do that too. So Ford had some Goldfish crackers. Okay. I'm imagining Ford standing there with his crackers, but I don't know how many he has. Tess gave him 7 crackers. Okay. Now Ford has 20 Goldfish crackers. Okay, so I can see the 20 in my hands that Ford now has after Tess has shared. How many Goldfish crackers did Ford have before Tess shared with him? So we have to figure out how many Ford had before Tess shared with him. Now, a quick question. Can Ford have more than 20 crackers before Tess shares with him if he has 20 crackers at the end? Just a question to keep in mind. Okay, kids, it's time for you to go practice. I will see you next time. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.